everyone, welcome back to another not so Berry Paralives challenge video. Today it is a very special day for this tiny family, but first Julia needs to change Ruby's diaper one more time. Emerald had enough in the previous episode. Afterwards Julian is going to sleep. Off screen I finally changed their bed size, it's now bigger and looks better for them. They were all asleep when I finally got the notification saying that Ruby aged and is now in the toddler life stage. It also says to open the profile tab to select a personality upgrade. One of my parents finally aged up and I am so happy for Ruby. Ruby was actually wearing a mint dress. I guess she was influenced by Emerald, but Ruby color is a pinkish red, so I will fix that really quick. I selected one creativity point for Ruby in the toddler stage, that's all you can add, and she will be the music generation in this Paralives challenge, so it makes sense. Now I want to see Emerald interact with her. Their relationship is going to be a distant one, but at the same time I want to check the new interactions between young adults and toddlers. Emerald will talk with Ruby for a little bit and then she will give Ruby a bath. Ruby really needs it. As you can tell, I also changed this bathroom. In the last part I told you I wasn't happy with the wallpaper, but I ended up changing the wallpaper color, the bathtub, the sink, the mirror, and added a shelf for the toilet paper if I'm not mistaken. It looks a bit different from what it was in the last part, but I think this looks better and I am still adjusting to Paralives build mod. Ruby looks so much better after the bed, right? Then there was something else that I needed to change in Ruby's bedroom. I know I just added the crib in the last part, but that was to complete the Paralives in-game new family challenge. Because Ruby is now a toddler, she needs a bed, so I deleted the crib and added one of the toddler's bed we have in the game as of the moment. Of course, later on I changed the colors to match Ruby's personality or generation, if you will, and the bedroom as well. Ruby is very tired and now she will try her new bed. Julian and Emerald will take care of their needs as well. Emerald will eat a snack not just because she is hungry but also to fulfill a one. After the snack I decided to check the beach right in front of Emerald's house to see if there was a buried chest or more gems for the gem collection that Emerald needs to complete. And there was a buried chest next to the pad of the park where they were supposed to attend the astronomy club meeting on the day Ruby was born. And on the sand there was another big box. And I was concerned because it says that Emerald found a collectible and it's the industrial mold. I immediately checked the inventory since the mold part sounds kinda bad. It looks okay. Moving on to the big box on the sand, we got a shelf that looks like a castle. At first I thought it was a kid's toy or something like that, but I'm not sure. Once I checked the other beach, I found a malachite, which is awesome. This way Emerald is still working on the gem collection. So far she has in her inventory an emerald, tourmaline and sapphire. Then I found two more gems, an amber and a diamond. Emerald will collect those as well. I am wondering if there's some gems that you can only find during the daytime and others at nighttime, since these ones are different from the others we found in the other video. As of today, Emerald has 6 gems and to complete the collections she still needs to find 12 gems. Considering that Emerald has been focused on her career, skills and family, I don't think this is that bad and there's still time to complete her goals after all. There was another malachite near her house. I decided for her to collect that as well. When it comes to the gems, I will wait before doing the donation to the museum. It's time for Ruby to have some food, but my game was struggling, as you can tell. At some point she was able to finally have some food. Julian is watching TV. Emerald will take care of her needs and then she wants to go to bed. But she has a couple of things to clean in the bathroom before that happens. Julian will take over and help with Ruby. Once again, as you can see, my game has a couple of glitches, but it might be my computer or maybe the mods I use in Paralives. I'm not sure. Sometimes when my computer overheats, things get a bit chaotic even with other games. It has been a very hot summer for a lot of countries, including Portugal, but I can still play the game. I am having fun. I still have a lot to explore in Paralives, and I am looking forward to see everything that this game has to offer. Anyway, since Ruby is the first toddler in my game, I wanted to see her play with the toys for a little bit, and then I got the notification saying that something happened in town today. Off screen, I checked a couple of things, including the newspaper, as you can tell, but the only thing that there was on the newspaper was the yoga class, and I don't think that is that important, to get a notification like this. We will figure that out later on. So they all went to bed and I checked the cards. This time I was the one that decided to take a look first. I decided to check the moon pack and selected the "you have many plans for tomorrow." This only applies to Emerald, but that's fine. After a couple of hours of them sleeping, I selected their wants. For Emerald, she wants to clean the bathtub or shower and level up a skill by herself. For Julian, he also wants to clean a bathtub or a shower and level up the technology skill. I wanted to check Julian needs before he goes to work, but I was too late. And guess what happened next? Ruby needs someone to change her diaper, and the only one around now is Emerald. So Emerald needs to get up and help Ruby. Emerald will hate me for this, but like, she wanted a baby, so it's not my fault. Emerald failed to complete a couple of wants as usual, but she really needs to help Ruby right away. I know I said they will have a distant relationship, and they will, but at the same time, I want to see the interactions, if this makes sense. And since Emerald is so smart, I think she will be the one to teach Ruby a couple of words. Now that Ruby is a toddler, I think this will work. As you can see, Ruby has now the language skill. She's almost at level 2 in the language skill, which is a great thing. Sadly, it was time for Emerald to go to work as well, but I think Julian will help Ruby once his work shift ends. And Ruby was sent to daycare because she was alone at home. The same happened in the previous part. It's Monday on my game, and you know what that means. It's time to check the bills. Now, their bills look a bit different, as you can tell. They have a family benefit and they need to pay the daycare, of course. So we are going to settle this one and collect the stamp. Again, I am just collecting them because I think they look really cool, but the collection Emerald needs to complete is the gem collection. Then I checked the newspaper and I think we solved our mystery here. It says that the astronomy club confirms a meteor crash took place last night near the community center. So my idea is for Emerald to go make some donations to the museum after work, and then we will look for the meteor crash. I think this is really cool to see. Emerald work shift ended, and as I was about to click on the bus stop, I spotted a mint couch. I think Emerald is meant to have this couch, so she will collect it. See, it matches her outfit and everything. This is just perfect. Afterwards, she will finally go to the community center. The first thing Emerald will do when she arrives there is to donate the things that she found since the last part, like the paintings, decor items, the crystals. She will keep them until she completes the gem collection. Then I was trying to see if the meteor was still there, and guess what? It was. I think the crash was last night, but he's still here and it's smoking. I was expecting something smaller for some reason, but it's actually not. This is better than I thought. And I, of course, off screen, I took a lot of screenshots, but now it's time for Emerald to collect it. Again, not the collection that she needs to complete, but this is all new to me and I want to see how it goes. She did it and now it's on her inventory and it looks awesome in my opinion. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure to subscribe, like and share, and I will see you in my next video.